people of the World Wide Web. So as you can see, I have a massive box. So yes, this is something that best part of the year. So this comes from the whole shebang. You may have seen I have ordered from them before, not very often, but I do, because they do have some import stuff, which is what this is. The title kind of gives it away. Let's plug that down here, and it is this, which you can't tell because it's in bubble wrap. Very nicely bubble wrapped. So very nicely boxed. The box did have the main box did have a indentation on it. This is supposedly a special edition, so I saw this go as high as like £100 plus. It was only $49.99 on their website. As I say, I ordered it that far ago, and it is Detective Broadway. So I don't normally keep boxes. I like that front cover, so I may rip that off and keep that with my gargoyles because they go up there. So that's the front cover, almost, to kind of show the detective side of it. Obviously nice foil. It's not quite embossed, but foil on the front and that. Then we obviously have Broadway there, obviously with the closed wings. Obviously this is the version that comes with the closed wings, so I may swap this out for the open wings and have the closed wings on the normal version. I don't know yet. This is the back, so it shows you obviously Broadway, shows the diagram, shows 3 pictures of him, and then we have all of them around here. Obviously Lexington and Lisa, these are the only 2 I need. I have every single one of those that have been released so far. Still really no new releases of late. They have been very slow to come out with anything new. There was, I think, a year or so ago when we got probably Macbeth and Coldstone were going to be figures, but no more on that. So a bit strange. We open up the front. You have the pitch. There you go, a nice picture of Brooklyn in his gear, and then there we have, if I can try and not get the glare off it, the figure. So I'll open him up and I'll put him on a round table like I did with one, and then we can have a look into him. So here we go into the figure and the accessories. So first off, there's a jar of jalapenos, looks quite cool. Then we have a little box of noodles with the chopsticks sitting out. I thought I'd do the accessories first to give you a kind of overview of what comes with the figure. Then we have a little pot of some type of stew that he's using the peppers with. And then finally, the last kind of accessory is a little ham sandwich. Very cool design, giving you a little overview. Then he comes with 3 hands or additional hands and the 2 open ones. There's the closed right hand fist there. Then the left hand fist. So obviously you can have open hands, closed hands, and then one additional one, which is a partial hand opening, kind of gripping hands. Here we have the figure himself. Obviously it looks like he's leaning a little bit without the tail in. He does have a really funny center of gravity. That was showing the first head. No, sorry, there's a picture. So he has 3 different heads. He kind of has a normal, mutual kind of or standard smiling, a really kind of emphasized swollen cheeks. This is him with the second head with the hat on, so the hat is posable with all the heads, and then he kind of has the gargoyle, white eyes, open mouth version. So this is him with the second head there, back again. So this is kind of, and this is me, the hat. So he has 3 little pins there that sit with the spikes with his head. So if I get it on right, there you go, you can have the cap, and you can kind of lay it a little bit more forwards or back depending on how you wish to display the figure. So there we go, this is the third head then, the kind of white eyes, opened mouth. I've moved the hands a little bit just to kind of make him look a little bit more scary, like he's coming for you. Looks very much like Bronx a little bit here, I think. And then we put the hat on him just to make him a little bit more detective-esque. So then I've moved him back to one of the original heads. I've added on the tail, and as you can see outside of the kind of overcoat he has on it, he's literally the other version of Broadway that we've got. So he's got his belt and his kind of satchel, not his satchel, kind of his cloth around him, and a bare chest. So this is essentially the same figure as far as I can see body wise. Just obviously the fabric waistcoat has been added, so there we go. I've kind of opened it up to show you the differences, obviously what he looks like below, if you want to have him have the waistcoat partially opened or not. Obviously his wings are not attached. Let's try and get his hat on. There we go. Obviously still a cool looking figure. I do like they have done the waistcoat with this. Obviously the tails, like all of them, once you add the tail in, they're quite easy, or more easy to pose with the center of gravity. Then obviously I've put the waistcoat on him, put his sandwich in hand and his wings. I must admit the wings were the most awkwardest thing to fit. They are so tight on him, getting it over his waistcoat, getting the bit, kind of the collar over his wings. It's a pain. I really wish there was a way they could have made it easier. Maybe if the wings were separate. There we are, an in-depth look at Broadway. Obviously this is how I will pose him and have him for the duration on my shelf. I was going to swap the wings over, and as I said in attach these wings are a pain in the ass. I think he looks better like that because it kind of looks a bit mystery, so I'm going to leave him like that and put him on the shelf. But yeah, do you like NECA Gargoyles? Are you still collecting? What are your thoughts and feelings? What figure would you like to see that they haven't made? Let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, see you in the next one.